Let's make it a good day.
Today on The Jason Show, a seismic announcement from the Walt Disney Company. One CEO is out and another returns. Why you should care. Then Leslie Miller's getting you ready for Thanksgiving in the wine department, of course. What to serve and what to bring. And we're opening up the Jason Show mailbag, including a note from one of the French fry teams. The Jason Show starts right now. Here we go.
Let's make it a good day. We do it our own way. Let's make it a good day. Oh, no matter what they say. Oh, yeah.
Good morning, everyone. It is the start of a brand new week. Let's make it a good day. Welcome to the Jason Show. I'm Jace. Hello. Thank you. Okay, don't stop because it's Kendall Mark, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Hello, friend.
Hello, friend.
Happy Monday.
Hi.
Happy New Week. Happy Thanksgiving week.
Look at them. They're
I know
good
it's a Monday crowd.
Look
It's
at
getting
ya.
better. And I'm proud. Yeah, and I'm proud. And I'm proud of our audiences lately, not only because they've just been a hell of a lot of fun, but at the beginning of the season, we switched. I've been telling you this. I pulled the curtain back. I don't mind telling you everything. We switched audience sign-up software, and we had a problem where we would have like 80 people sign up, and 3 people and a Shetland sheepdog show up. You know what I mean?
So cute.
But now people are signing, so only sign up for a day that you absolutely know you can be here, and people are doing it. They're doing it. Anyway, how you doing? How was your weekend?
It was great. It was a good weekend. My in-laws were in town, so
Yeah.
that was fun. We got to do all the Christmassy fun things with them, but we had so much fun on Friday.
We did. Thanks to everyone, especially, speaking of the audience, thanks to all of you that came down for our holiday kickoff show at Rosedale Center. We have some, I think Leo has a little bit of video. Everyone was so nice, and thanks to the crew again. Thanks to Molly and her team at Rosedale Center. These shows, the good ones make it look easy, and it takes a lot of people to make a show like this go off without a hitch. And we have the best, I don't care what anybody says, we have the best crew here. We just have the best crew, engineering and creative service and sales, and obviously our team led by Jeff and all of you that came down. There's Aaron Schwaberini. There's Aaron Schwabe. Our audience got there at 6:30, 7 a.m. and there's Eric. Oh Lord. Oh, there's photographer Eric with this there's Ted getting his. Now, why are they shooting all of us in the worst angle possible? Yeah.
know.
Anyway, there's Aaron Schwab. But thanks everybody. I said it to the audience there once our show wrapped. It means the world, not only to me. This was always my dream. You guys know that. This was my dream to have a talk show since I was 7 years old, performing a show on a rock in front of my papa's house. But it also means a great deal to Kendall and Jeff and Ted and Aaron. All of us, and Eric and Rob, we take a lot of pride, and Leo, we take a lot of pride in the show. So the fact that you guys showed us that you like it means the world. So thank you very much. I was, I'm having kind of a Thanksgiving tonight with my mom, and over the weekend, we had a Thanksgiving with my in-laws, and we went to Caledonia, and I've mentioned this town before, and it's down past Rochester. It is this, I'm going to say it again, if there's a developer out there, if there is some antique shop owners, y'all got to turn this into the next Stillwater. And I really mean this. This town is on the cusp of being like a little destination spot. Now they have a cute bakery and a cute coffee shop, the Wired Rooster. They have a little historic hotel called the Historic Caledonia Inn. It needs, this is my estimate, it needs like 3 more antique shops, a couple more restaurants, and a bar. And it will be a weekend destination like your hometown of Red Wing.
My little Red Wing?
It's by Lanesboro, which I guess is already.
Oh yeah, people love Lanesboro.
Yeah, it's right there. So if those people need to get together, and we need some business people to come in there and set up shop, because it's just the cutest town with the best people there. I love Caledonia. It's beautiful.
I love
It's a
it.
beautiful piece of the state. So anyway, thanks to everyone that was so nice to me. We went to Elsie's. Elsie's is his restaurant and bar, and I walk in, and this woman, she's staring at me. I can see her out of my right.
You're like, hello.
Yeah, and then Colin goes, incoming, because I can see her walking toward me, and she goes, this was the best. She goes like this. Is this you? And it was a Google image of me. She goes, is
this you?
She goes, is this you? And I went, yeah, a couple glasses ago. I have new. That's me. She goes, I kind of like you. And I go, well, thank you.
Thank you.
I kind of like you too, ma'am.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Just kind of.
Better than saying, you suck. Yeah, anyway, let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Roll it, Leo. Here we go. Yeah.
Kind of like you.
Is this you? Anyway, okay. Oh, I can't wait for this. You ready?
I'm ready. I'm buckled up.
This is juicy like a peach. It's the Disney shocker heard around the world. So, late last night, the company made a shocking announcement, and I'm not even being Jason. This is a big deal. This is like real juicy. Disney has fired its CEO, Michael Chapek, and replaced him with the previous guy whom I love. Bob Chapek is out, and my boyfriend Bob Iger is back in, people. That's right. I love that man. Okay. So the Disney board of directors ousted Bob Chapek after just 2 years at the helm of Mickey Mouse. Now, in that time, a lot of things have happened. Confidence in Disney has eroded. Its stock price has fallen by 40% since the beginning of the year. Now, this is where it's like, Bob Chapek was actually Bob Iger's hand-picked successor. Now, if you don't know, Bob Chapek is on the left. My live-in boyfriend's on the right. That's Bob Iger. But Bob Iger was not shy about sharing his disappointment with some of his successor's decisions. Bob Iger has just signed on to lead Disney over the next 2 years and get a new successor ready. So you're wondering right now, what is this?
Right.
CNBC? What is this, Fox Business? No. The reason we're doing this story is it matters to you, and this is how it will affect you. Let me just give you a couple examples. First, Disney Plus. If you subscribe to Disney Plus, you will have noticed that your prices went up just a little bit ago. Bob Iger has gone on the record and said he did not agree with that decision. He thinks the value to outcome ratio, the value to perceived
what you're getting,
your perceived value is off. What I mean by that, and what Bob means by that, what he means by that is, he doesn't mind us spending a little less on Disney Plus if we feel like we're getting a good value, because what that means is more of us will go to Disney Plus and more of us will help their bottom line. And right now, Disney Plus is higher than, say, some of the other streamings. That's the first thing I would look for Bob to switch.
Okay.
What does this mean for the parks? Oh, Lord. All I know is I want him to reverse so many things that Chapek did. I told Jeff, I could do an after-school special on this. I have so many thoughts. This is also good for morale. I have several, you've heard me talk over the years. I have many friends that are cast members at Disney. They instantly texted me last night. This is such a morale booster because Chapek was not popular. Really? Disney's like a little country. Okay. And you have different factions. You have the stockholders, you have the board of directors, you have fans like myself, the diehards, you have the cast members. You gotta kind of have to please all of them.
Like the multiverse.
Yeah, Chapek pleased nobody.
Oh.
Bob Iger made the job look easy. Bob Chapek made the job look hard. He also got into a fight with the governor of Florida. I mean, there's so many missteps. And one more thing, poor Ted, we may not get to another story. But anyway, we'll get to it, I swear. This is why Bob Iger is a big deal. Bob Iger is the guy that bought Star Wars for Disney. Bob Iger is the guy that brought Pixar under the Disney fold. He brought National Geographic. He brought Marvel. And he opened a park in China. This is a guy that knows how to negotiate. So this is great news. Stock's already up. Stock's already up for Disney.
Wow.
As of this morning. So yeah.
I wonder if I have Disney stock. I don't know.
I know.
Maybe.
And go buy Bob's book too. Next on the dish. The wait was worth it. Adele kicked off her Vegas residency over the weekend, and those that went Loved it. The show was scrapped. You all know this at the last minute back in January due to production disputes. That was what we were told. She thanked the sold-out crowd over the weekend, and she even got emotional. Look at the set. It's on fire, everybody. That woman set fire to the rain. The production was trending on TikTok over the weekend. I had some friends that went over the weekend and said basically this. This is paraphrasing. They said, now we know why Adele canceled. Because the production is that tremendous that they now know why Adele wanted this to be perfect. Because it's not just a singer on a blank stage. They said the production, they did things, it's kind of like Disney magic. They don't know how they did it.
Right.
Yeah, mind-blowing.
The pictures on Twitter and like the videos people were taking, if you want to check any out, were really cool too. Just all the different screens and displays you can see and how it's just her and then it's a full orchestra. It's a show.
Yeah, and just so you know, our team did thank you, Jeff. Our research team checked just for giggles how much a ticket would be. When Jeff?
Mid-March.
Mid-March. Any guesses, audience? Any guesses? Thank you. Okay, no guesses. 16,000?
No.
She said 22,000.
No.
They were like that
No,
for a
that was
while.
my
They
check
were
over the
crazy.
weekend at a restaurant. No,
It came out
that
like,
joke was for our staff. Anyway, $689
For the cheap seats.
for the cheap seats.
it's better than it was.
Basically, like we're talking cheap, like you're sitting in the Caesars parking lot.
Like Siberia.
It's like a bottle of wine.
It's like, yeah, exactly. We got to take a break. We'll be right back, everybody. More right after this. Welcome back. A little programming note before we go much farther. Don't forget, because of the Super Bowl, we're going to be on
World
Fox.
Cup, Jason. World Cup.
Because of World Cup. Wrong ball. Because of the World Cup. I don't know. Because of World Cup, we're going to be on, if you're watching us in Minneapolis, we're going to be on our sister station, Fox 9 Plus. So spread the word. That's where you'll find us during the World Cup.
Not the Super Bowl.
Not the Super Bowl.
In February.
Wow, that Vikings game last night, though. Ooh,
Why?
Lord.
Why are you talking about that? We're in a good mood.
I won't tell you what member of our staff just yayed. Welcome back. John Oliver did one of our favorite things last night. He poked fun at local newscasters. And that is our late night rewind.
And now, people on TV have some thoughts on Thanksgiving foods.
All the sides, everything else everything else involved in Thanksgiving, the football, the friends, the family, and everything. Turkey, nah.
Oh, no. Oh, boy. No, I love all the other leftovers, just not the turkey. It just smells really bad to me.
Turkey tastes like dirt. Ham tastes like salted dirt.
I don't like sweet potatoes.
I remember that about you. Yeah, that's a strange thing.
Green bean casserole.
That's like, I've heard recently, that's a white people thing.
I was going to say that, but I didn't want to be offensive.
I'm a green bean casserole.
Are you?
Myself, yes.
Nobody eats all the green bean casserole when I make it.
Yeah, I don't like the green beans. I don't like that feeling in the roof of my mouth.
The only thing my kid will eat is the biscuits.
Turkey.
He hates Thanksgiving food.
Weird.
None of it.
What is
Won't
going
eat
on at your
anything.
house?
Listen, I try. I make really good green bean casserole too.
Apparently not.
Apparently not.
Sorry.
And I didn't get the memo that turkey is white people's food. I did. Is that what that young lady said? Or that guy said he
Something
was?
about something.
Okay, I didn't know. Wow. Do we have to? Anyway, it's time for a special serving of hot dish all the way from Hollywood. Audience, give it up for Brad from TMZ. Hi, buddy.
Hey, good morning, guys. Morning, Jason.
Good morning. Well, first up, best friends, I love this story. This is so good. Matt Damon and Ben Affleck are starting a production company, and you're thinking, oh, everyone starts. But this is different, right, Brad?
This one's interesting. And look, I mean, Matt and Ben, they have 3 Oscars between them. They've made some films, so they kind of know what they're talking about. They've been in the business for decades. But the different thing is, Ben and Matt's production company is going to focus on paying the creatives on the back end. So essentially what this means, Jason, is with these streamers, a lot of the times now they'll create a deal and they'll say, hey, we're gonna pay you one upfront fee, that's it, that's gonna cover everything. But what Ben and Matt's production studio is gonna do to try and bring people to them is they're gonna say, look, we're going to cut you a bit of the profits too, so that there's a little bit of an incentive to not only promote the product, but to create a good one. Because if you know, look, I could get paid even more if more people like this, that's some incentive to put out a really good film or television show.
And it's brilliant. It's kind of like what artists are doing in the music industry. It's cutting out that middleman, the studio, Brad. It's brilliant.
That's exactly what it does, Jason. And they said, look, in this kind of streaming takeover that we've seen over the last few years, that has been forgotten. In the old days of Hollywood, that's how they did it, where you were cut a profit of the proceeds. So that's what they're hoping to bring back.
My girl Cher's talking about her new man. What's she saying?
I mean, it's pretty interesting. We've seen the two of them out. You see them there. Cher and AE is what he goes by. He's the ex. He's kind of dated around in Hollywood for a little bit, Amber Rose most recently. But there's a 40-year age difference between the two of them. And so a lot of people have said, look, maybe this is kind of a business transaction. He's a music artist. Obviously, she's Cher. Maybe they got something going there. We're told that this is a romantic relationship. They have not collaborated on any music yet, I should say, and there's nothing in the works. So it's kind of interesting that it's just the two of them, and she's actually tweeted. She said, look, this is true love, and we're the real deal.
Yeah, clap for that. Yeah, it's good. Because spare me, not you, Brad, I'm just saying, no, I did not believe a business deal. Cher doesn't need an upper hand in the music biz. She's there because they have really good nookie.
I'm with you there, Jason, but you know these Twitter trolls, there's always a speculation.
I know. Have a good week, Brad. Thank you, buddy.
You too.
Seriously.
Cher needs
That's insulting.
the publicity.
That's just what? Cher can't get a man like that? It's Cher.
She's Cher.
Cher. We wouldn't. I'm not playing this card, but if it was a man doing it, everyone they would be congratulating him. Look at Leo. You know,
they'd be calling the woman a gold digger if it was the other way around.
Absolutely.
That's what would be happening.
Yes. No, I mean, she doesn't need a leg up. No. She doesn't need to date some guy. It's Cher. She's had a #1 hit in most decades since I was born. Ridiculous. What? I know, I'm defending Cher.
He's very upset.
It's my people's work. We got to defend Cher, you know?
He gets 5 points on his star.
That's right. I get a little extra toaster if I do at headquarters. Next in the dish, one of the longest tenured pros on Dancing with the Semi-Stars is leaving the dance floor after the season. I know. Cheryl Burke's been on the show for 26 seasons and said tonight's finale on Disney Plus will be her last. Now, look, this isn't the first time. If you're thinking to yourself, I've heard that before. Yeah, it's not the first time she stepped away from the show. She took a hiatus from seasons 19 through 22. Who remembers that? Anyway, to pursue other projects. Cheryl told Variety, though, listen to this. She wants Len Goodman's seat on the judges' table. But so far, it looks like ABC/Disney is just going to let her walk away. Give it to, who are you going to get? Yeah.
Who are you going to get that's more popular with that audience, too?
You put Julianne Hough on there.
Right?
You know?
Right.
And I like Cheryl way more than Julianne. I mean, nothing against her, but yeah, I do. I like Cheryl Burke.
She's been there since she's 21.
She's what?
She's been in that role since she was 21. Isn't that kind of crazy to think about? She's 30 now.
Yeah, because, I mean, when I was 21, I was, you know.
At the
We won't talk about that, but yeah. I was working at Red Lobster. Yeah.
Down in Roseville.
No, I was in Indiana at the time.
Oh,
yeah,
different
serving
Red
those
Lobster.
biscuits, those Cheddar Bay biscuits. Next in the dish, the American Music Awards were held last night. Taylor Swift won 6 awards, but really, who everyone's talking about this morning? Pink. She stole the night. She did this amazing tribute to Olivia Newton-John. Look at this. Pink. I love her. Don't you love her?
I love her.
By the way, for our Minneapolis friends, tickets for a concert go on sale today. Lionel Richie. Lionel Richie won the Lifetime Achievement Award, and that was another good performance. I don't watch these music shows anymore because it makes me feel old. Because I know like 5 people, you know, and then
Really?
I don't watch them anymore because it just makes me realize I'll be dead soon. So I don't watch it. But
all my people are in memoriam.
yeah, but Lionel Richie, they did a tribute to him, and it was Charlie Puth and Stevie Wonder, and they did like a dueling pianos thing, and their pianos were facing each other, and they were like riffing off each other doing Lionel Richie songs. It was awesome.
That's cool.
Yeah, if you didn't see it, because I don't care about the awards, but that was a highlight for me.
Performances only.
Yeah, don't worry about the stupid awards. Next on the dish, over the weekend, not only did I go to Caledonia, but I watched the new horror movie on Paramount Plus. It's called Smile. Before I give you my thoughts, look at the trailer and we'll talk about it on their side.
My name is Dr. Rose Cotter.
What do you want from me?
Why is it that everybody else who's seen it is dead and you're alive? I've seen it too.
You have it? Get away from me! Get away from me!
It's smiling at me. Carl? But not a friendly smile. The worst smile I've ever seen. I am not gonna keep running. I have to face it. Rose.
Smile.
Yeah. Well, we could have cut that about 15 seconds earlier. If by chance you're still watching.
No.
That Susie, is it Sosie? Sosie Bacon? Kevin Bacon and Kira Sedgwick's daughter is the star of it. Here's the deal. I'm not even going to try to tell you the plot. This was recommended to me by a friend of mine who said it was terrifying.
Disturbed?
Yeah, and Colin did not want to watch it. So last night I said, "Would you please watch this with me? Because I want to talk about it on the show." He said, "Fine." It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible. Horrible, and like it was so creepy. And here's what I just want to talk about. This is the only thing. So go watch it. It's free on Paramount Plus if you want a good scare.
You just said it was terrible.
No, but it's worth it if you just need a good scare. Like, it's free.
Okay.
But here's what cracks me up. And this happens a lot in horror movies. So Kevin Bacon's daughter, okay? She has something really freaky happen to her at the very beginning of the movie. And when I say freaky, I mean like terrifying.
Flips the couch freaky.
Then she has another thing happen to her in her house. And this is what I love about horror movies. Then she comes home the next night, and she's drinking wine because she's like shaking. And she's in her house. She doesn't turn any lights on. I'm like, if that happened, if what happened to her happened to me, I would turn every light on in my house.
Yeah.
I would have spotlights. I would turn my sound machine on. I would turn the TV on. I would call my mom and just have her on speakerphone.
Whole time.
Yeah, and this woman's sitting there in her dark house after something horrible happened to her.
Well, the wine we do, for sure.
I would do the wine, but illuminated. I would turn every light on.
Invite all the neighbors over.
Exactly. I don't know. Smile was available on Paramount Plus. We're going to take a break. Leslie Miller and more when we return. Back in a moment. Coming up, still looking for a magnificent Merlot to bring to Thanksgiving? Leslie Miller is here with some great ideas for some gobble gobble vino. And it's your weekly chance to sound off on our show. We're opening up the Jason Show mailbag. That and more when the Jason Show returns. Thank you, audience. Thanksgiving is almost upon us, and if you're still looking for the perfect bottle of wine, we have you covered. Give it up for the wine diva, Leslie Miller from Amusee and the new Sip Better store. I still got to come see you in my neighborhood.
You do?
Yeah, I haven't seen you
Just
yet.
a walk away.
I know. I'll come down. I know.
All right.
Okay. So what are we doing here? So this is if you're looking to bring wine or just drink it to deal with your family. Which
Both.
one? Both. Okay.
Yes, we know you need to do both.
Yeah. So where are we starting?
Well, first, we never talk about large format. We never talk about magnums. And you know this
Like
is
PI?
like Magnum
No.
PI with
Yeah.
a mustache.
Okay.
Yeah. You need to go. I love bringing a Magnum. It's such a great way to walk through the door. It's 2 bottles.
That's what I'm not playing. I'm really not trying to make people laugh, but
Yeah.
I didn't. This is a thing?
Yes,
Oh.
absolutely. And you can
Oh
go
my
bigger than
God.
this. Yeah. This is 1.5 liters. Now you can go 3 liters. You can go larger than this.
Really?
Yes. And how fun would that be to show up at someone's house?
Hi.
You brought the bubbly.
I'm here. The party begins.
The party starts. And this really is great because you know you're going to drink 2 bottles of something anyways if you have 8 people. Right?
If you have
Yes.
if you have 8 people,
I mean,
if you have 4 people, I mean, have you partied with Kendall? Yeah. Anyway, yeah. This is all kidding aside. This is great.
and look to alternative regions outside of Champaign because there are some amazing values. I mean, this is just $50. I love this price point. You're bringing 2 bottles, $50.
This
Look
is
outside.
$50.
Yes.
Oh, that's really good.
Yes, cheaper than most bottles in a restaurant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's right, isn't it, audience? That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Second joke for our crew. There we go. Okay, what's next?
All right. I love the grape Gewürztraminer this time of year. Try this.
You should get that checked out.
Gewürztraminer. My Gewürztraminer.
You get your checked out. Wait, say that again. Because nobody's going to be able to say that, Leslie. No. Okay. Say.
Gewürztraminer.
It's really good.
Yes.
Okay.
But here's
Exhibit A. What did I tell you about Kendall? Gewürztraminer?
most people know it as being sweet.
Okay.
But try this one. This one's actually from Oregon. This is the winery Forest. Love them. They're Southern Oregon, and it's actually a dry style. So it's nice and zingy. It has this little refreshing character that will go great with your dips and spreads, cheese boards galore.
Yeah. It's a little too sweet for me, but if you like that, absolutely.
Yeah, it's got some zing to it. It's a little green appleness to it going on.
Oh, yes, it does.
Yeah.
That's a good yes.
Little zing.
Yeah.
Okay, traditional turkey,
Yeah.
like Paula Deen style. 2 sticks of butter, honey.
Yeah.
Right? You're just
Butter and oil. Yeah.
I do. You're just throwing tons of butter all over everything. You know what? I love a Chardonnay, but I never really am super into like bigger, richer, rounded, toasty styles. What I love about this brown Chardonnay is that it's unoaked. Don't forget your burgundy glass, Jason.
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Right there it is. There's a label,
Love
everyone.
this. First African-American owned winery in all of Napa. Love that too. This is an entire female team. Again, for the $1, I think it's just banging. It's $20. It's delicious.
Oh.
And it's a giant crowd pleaser.
That's good.
Huge crowd pleaser.
That's really good. I enjoy that very much.
And it's light, right? It's
It is
not
very
that
light.
big, heavy, toasty style.
Yep. Good price point, too.
Love also the grape Gamay. Now, this is really classic.
You love Gamay. We talk.
love Gamay.
If
I
people
do.
talk, that is a grape you love.
Yes,
Okay.
I do. And I love it because if you love Pinot Noir, Gamay, G-A-M-A-Y,
Okay.
is an amazing grape to go towards because it's light-bodied and it will go with everything from fishes to mushrooms to, now this is more of like a savory turkey, right?
Yeah.
If you're gonna do something that has a little bit more of that like herb sort of ish.
I'm with you on the love of the Gamay. This
Yes.
is good.
This-
This is a really good
Love
one. Yeah.
this, yes.
You should get this, y'all. Get this. This
And
is
it's
a
a
good
little
one.
bit richer, rounder too, so I love that style.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna take you to Slovenia. Okay?
Sure. As long as you're buying. Yeah. After this weekend, Daddy doesn't have any money left. Yes. Go ahead.
So people love doing the grill. It's true. It's true. If people love doing the smoked and grilled turkey in Minnesota, don't they? I mean, we do
Sure.
a deep
I
fried
don't know.
turkey.
I've never done either, but yeah.
Yeah, people love doing it on the big green egg, something that has that smoke behind it. You need a red wine that has a little rich intenseness to it.
Yeah, not that kind of smoke.
man.
I'm sorry. Yeah, this is good.
Yeah, this is Blaufränkisch, and this is from a dear friend of mine, Bojan Kobal, on the eastern side of Slovenia. Blaufränkisch.
Okay. Can I say?
Different grapes today.
Let's just be clear, audience. I have friends on the eastern side of Disney World, and Leslie has friends on the eastern side of Slovenia. Yeah, okay.
Okay, last but not least, there are alternatives. People are doing lamb, ham, maybe pizza. I don't know. What are you doing?
Well, I did traditional over the weekend. Tonight, my mom's watching, so I can't tell her it's a surprise. We're doing,
surprise.
I'm going to make something nice for her. I'm not making it. I'm having it catered in, but that's it.
Let's be real. So on the eastern side of Spain, there's a region called Priorat, and that's really all you need. Priorat.
Priorat.
Yes, Priorat is a region that hosts the grape Grenache, and also they will blend it with Cab, a little Cab Franc, and this is intense, right? It's big, yummy, very silky.
Oh, this is real good.
Yeah,
You are so leaving this bottle with us. Show the bottle, all joking. Show Leo. Leo, take a shot. There's the label, everyone. This is the one I really love. Get that one right there. Oh, that's good, girl.
I'll put a cork in it, and I'll send you the bill later. It's delish. Wow, the whole segment.
Again, no more money. We have more with Leslie. We're going to play Stump the Sommelier when we return. Back in a moment, everyone. Cheers. That is great. Oh my God, no, not enough. Welcome back, friends. Don't forget to come see us. Get tickets on our Jason Show Facebook page. You don't need a vaccination card anymore. We're back with Leslie Miller. Now, we're going to play a game in just a second. But Leslie, you came up last week on our show, and you weren't here. And so I'm going to admit that we talked about you when you weren't here. Kendall and our social media director, Addie, went out with you one night. They went to a fashion show, okay? Now, if you go to a fashion show, you come, you sit down, and you mind your business. If you're Leslie Miller and you go to a fashion show, you bring your own wine. You uncork and bring your own wine to the fashion show.
Oh.
Yeah.
My God.
Look at your face. Look at your face. So my question is, do you bring your own wine everywhere you go? Like if you're going to Sizzler or you're going to the post office?
Can I tell you, did you hear why this happened? I actually brought the wine as a gift.
That you opened?
Yes, but then the wine was just not very good at the event. Kendall, it's all Kendall.
It's all Kendall's fault.
Kendall was like, open it. Okay.
Well, we're going to play Stump. We laughed so hard. It was great. We're playing Stump the Sommelier today. So here's how this is going to work. I'm going to throw out some side dishes. And off the top of her head, Leslie's going to tell us what kind of wine she thinks would go really well with it. Okay, are you ready?
Yes,
Now, Leslie has not seen these ahead of time, okay?
I'm nervous.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Number 1. Pumpkin pie.
Ooh, I love Riesling. And actually, you need a little sweeter Riesling or a Moscato. Honestly.
God, you're really good at this. This is going to be the shortest segment ever. Okay, here we go. Okay, in the same kind of thing.
Okay.
In the pie family.
Ooh, pies.
French silk pie.
Oh.
French silk. What wine would you pair with French silk pie?
Producer Jeff said this is a Minnesota thing. Is it true?
French silk?
Yeah.
Is it a Minnesota thing? Is it?
Know
Okay.
that.
I've never had it here. My mom, I liked it in Indiana, but yeah.
Okay, so I remember that peanut butter chocolate porter that I brought?
Yes.
That would be delicious.
Okay.
Also, I do think that something like a Madeira. Have I brought Madeira before? It's a fortified.
Over 7 seasons or 8 seasons, I'm sure you have. Yeah.
So Madeira, which is a fortified style wine, or I would do something like a porter or a stout.
Okay.
Like a chocolate porter.
Porter or stout with that one, everyone.
Yeah,
Here we
love
go.
that.
Shrimp cocktail. Shrimp cocktail. What
wow.
wine would you pair?
This is so bougie, and I love it when they put the little shrimpies into a little wine glass.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun? So I love champagne. Just go big and buy a bottle of champagne from the region of Champagne where you're going to spend all of your dollars.
Yeah, Stephanie March from Minneapolis, she serves like oysters and shrimp before dinner because you don't fill up like you do on cheese.
Yes.
That's the appetizer version she goes with. I thought that was really smart.
Yeah, champagne all the way.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Christmas cookies.
Ooh.
Christmas cookies. What wine would you pair? You're sitting back, you're done eating, you put the kids in the kennel, and you're just
Kids in the kennel.
and you're kicking back with some Christmas cookies.
Christmas cookies, that's kind of a tough one. But honestly, because of like, there's always a butter frosting, right?
Yep,
There's
yep,
like a
yep, yep.
buttercream, and there's that little like lightness also to the base of the cookie. I do think that something like this Chardonnay would be lovely.
This Chardonnay right here?
Yeah, I
Like-
do think
okay.
that. Yeah, an unoaked Chardonnay would be awesome because, you know, there's that sweetness
Yep.
to the top of the frosting.
My favorite side dish, I always make the Patti LaBelle over the rainbow mac and cheese.
Right.
Mac and cheese.
Oh, mac and cheese. This is also like, you know,
I love that we're
creamy.
showing the Kraft macaroni and cheese there. That's all. That's the only photo we could afford, everyone.
Oh, I know. So the grape Pinot Blanc.
Pinot Blanc?
We've talked about it before.
We have.
It's medium weighted, so it's not Pinot Grigio light and it's not Chardonnay full bodied, but it's in the middle. And then it kind of depends on what you put on your mac and cheese.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Finally,
Okay.
you ready?
Yeah.
Ham.
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 My gosh. Well, Ham and Syrah, they're BFFs until the end of time. They really are. They love
Why?
each other. They got married. They
They had a ham baby? They had a ham baby.
Babies, yes.
Is it just because the flavors complement each other?
Yes, you have actually a little bit of this like salt. I always call Syrah as a grape. I call it kind of porky. It has like a bacony note to it.
That's all, folks. So we're done. Thanks, Leslie. That was great. That was a great finish.
Okay, my stomach hurts.
Visit Leslie's new store, Pinot Porkies, in the North Loop.
Oh my! That's
What's your wine shop called?
I peed a little bit just now.
You're the first guest. It's in the North Loop. Check out her website, AmusicWine.com. We're going to take a break, get Leslie straightened up, and we'll be right back. Welcome back, friends, neighbors, countrymen. It's been a few weeks since I've been able to say this. It's time to open up the Jason Show mailbag. Thank you, Leo.
You got mail.
Hi. First up, some comments about our Big O show on Friday at Rosedale Center. Mary Beth says, I'm watching you on TV at the mall. It's really fun to see you guys in a different atmosphere. Yeah, that is the thing. It is fun to see. It is fun to kind of get out of the house and talk to folks. Chris wrote to say, I met my husband at Rosedale Center in 1984. I was Christmas shopping with friends, and I joke that I got him on clearance. That's right.
50% off.
You could, I mean, back in the day, I mean, this escaped you, and I feel bad because going to the mall on the weekend used to be, that's what you did.
Right.
That's what teenagers in the 80s and into the 90s, that's what we did. That's what, I mean, Saturday afternoons, that's where you were. Next up is Gabe. Hi, Gabe. He says, hey, Jason, I was one of the kids that you bought French fries for. I was the one with the buzz cut. It was awesome meeting you. Okay, so let me explain if you missed Friday's show. I do not like, we call him man on the street. I don't like going out and bothering random people. I get embarrassed. So if you ever see me with a camera, please just come up and talk to me because I hate asking people. But anyway, so we were really struggling to find shoppers. And I came across this table of teenagers. There were like 8 of them, and they were all eating out of this one little French fry bucket. Not even a bucket, a cup. And I go, are all of you trying to eat out of this? And the kid goes, yes, we're poor teenagers. And I laughed, and I bought them a giant thing of potatoes, and it was funny. Anyway, next up, a comment for Kendall about her broken car radio that she talked about last week. Chuck says, tell Kendall to check the fuse for her car radio. It's probably blown. Why are you smiling? What?
Because
Is there an update?
I've already checked the fuse.
Oh, sorry.
No,
I wouldn't
it
know
was
what. I don't
very
even know what the
kind.
fuse is. So,
There's a
yeah.
fuse box. No, my car, it has plenty of problems. And so I've checked so many things on that car over the years. And no, it's just like gone, girl. Like it's just old and dead.
Okay.
It's never come back.
Well, again, Aaron, start passing around the collection
Yeah,
bucket
can
to
you
the
just
audience.
start?
We'll work on that. One more for Kendall. Nicolette, I love that name. Nicolette sent us a message on Facebook and says, I was driving in Minneapolis around 8:05 or 8:10 in the morning on Saturday, November 5th. I think I saw Kendall walking a dog. I need Mrs. Kendall to confirm if it was her. If it wasn't her, I will be very, very sad. She looked very cold. Okay.
Okay.
Now, so where were you on the morning of November 5th?
It was not me, but if it was in Minneapolis and it was a big Airedale, that was my sister because she is always walking her dog Willie at like 8 in the morning in downtown Minneapolis.
And you do look like you were both carved out of the same, butter.
Yes, we are the same human.
Next up, Julia. Hi, Julia. She recently told a friend to watch the show, and she's in Washington. And no, she's not. She's in here. And the friend texted this back to her. Her friend said, I have been watching the show for a few years. I know it's one of your faves, and I have to tell you, I just love it. He's so cool, sweet, and funny. Love it. Julia texted her back saying, we could party with him.
Yeah. You can.
I'm really fun to party with.
It's true.
Right, Kendall?
Uh-huh. And he picks up the tab. I'm not joking.
Hashtag, that's why Daddy doesn't have any more money. That's right. Richard is next. Thank you, Eric, for laughing at that one. He says, heard you on the radio for the first time, and I must say, you sound different on radio than you do on TV. A bit lower in voice. I love catching up with you and hear what's going on in the crazy world. It makes my day. You know what? Yeah, it is. I've heard that before. With the mic and the radio, there's a processor on it. So it does bring it kind of, it crunches everything down. So I probably do sound a little bit different, but I think I sound the same. And it's earlier.
It's a different
it's also like
vibe.
6 o'clock in the morning, so I'm
Right.
like
Oh.
that. By the way, the radio show's on My Talk 107.1, 6 to 9. Thank you. Finally, Ginger commented on something I said to Kendall during our discussion of the Bodyguard soundtrack last week. She says, Kendall's face when you said maxi single was priceless. She looked like she thought they put the music on a maxi pad. I mean, we did some crazy things in the 80s, but we didn't put music on maxi pads, just FYI.
I don't know where you were going with it.
Yeah, they were called maxi singles. Anyway, you can keep up with us on social media. Just search for Jason Show TV. We'll be right back. Back in a moment, everybody.
That's what I said.
I mean, hey, crazier things have happened. Welcome back. Thank you for being here, everyone. Time for the world's shortest segment. If you saw our show from Rosedale on Friday, we debuted the new Jason Show Ugly Christmas sweaters. We love these. They're selling really quick, so get them now. We have 2 designs available in our swag shop. One says Ho Ho Hot Dish, and the other says Be Yourself, Be Merry, kind of going on what I say at the end of every show. Both are available now along with new hoodies and zip-up merch. Guys, this new stuff is so good. Get them before they're gone. It's like the McRib. You can also buy mugs and water bottles and more. Now, if you aim your camera app at the QR code, it'll take you right to the store, or we have links on our Facebook and Instagram pages. We'll be right back. The McRib. They're so cute, though.
The McRib?
No, the sweatshirts. It's like, no, thank you. Love our audience today. It's time for the surprise goodbye. You know how this works. We don't know what's in this segment until I read it live right now. Today, the ultimate office chair. Volkswagen in Norway created an automated office chair. Not only can you sit and work, but it also lets you drive around on 5 wheels, reaching speeds of 11 miles an hour. This is fantastic. It has a backup camera, heated seat, and a horn.
A horn!
No word, beep, beep, no word on how much it would cost. Oh my, We need that around. Just have Aaron Schwab,
Yeah,
just
like
like, you know,
there.
bring the audience in
Yeah.
with the beep, beep.
The Volkswagen chair.
That is so good.
God, it's so
I love
extra.
that.
So
Let's get
extra.
that. I'll buy that for the. Oh, wait, don't have any more money. Tomorrow on the show, we're taking your holiday party from drab to fab in 5 easy steps. We are? I better watch. That's tomorrow, but right now, that's going to do it for us. If you're watching and you're a kid that's being bullied, go out there and be yourself because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Bye, everybody. See you tomorrow.